Welcome or welcome back to my channel. Today I'm playing along with Follow a Sketch February with the State Goddess. And this is the sketch, and this is from Becky Fleck. And it is also the Counterfeit Kit Challenge #1. So I'm in charge of the blog this month. I am the master forger. So my challenge for the first challenge is to choose someone or something that you love and journal or scrapbook 10 things that you love about them or it. So it could be like your home, it could be your hobby, it could be a person. I'm doing my husband, and so I pulled out a couple pieces of paper from my kit. Sorry about that wobble there. I pulled out this blue, geometric, and I thought that went really nicely with the blue sky in that one large picture. And I pulled out this scrap piece of wood grain, and that I used to make the paintbrushes for my forgery. So it wasn't technically in my kit, but I'm going to call it in my kit because that's where the paintbrushes came from. And then this striped piece of paper that has some glitter to it. And I'm going to set this up. The sketch was set up, I think, by 8.5 by 11. I don't scrapbook in 8.5 by 11 typically, so I'm going to do it as 12 by 12. And I've got 10 pictures that I'm going to get on here, and they all represent something that I love about my husband. So this actual layout it took me like regular time, like a half an hour to do tops. So it was awesome, super easy. So this one picture I'm going to put on here, and this is going in the spot where Becky has the larger photo. And then along the side, she's got 2.5 square photos. I'm going to use these, they're almost 2x3s. They're a little bigger than 2x3s. And I'm going to put them on the side, and then I'm going to add some more. So it kind of extends the layout. So just making sure that is a true 12 by 12. And so then this picture of him overlooking a whole bunch of like a river. I'm not sure where we are, but that's what I'm putting on it. The stripe strip kind of matches what she's got. She's got a stripy strip there. And then on the other side, she's got these ones. And so mine are going to cascade down. Yep, kind of like it was. There we go. And then it's just going to follow through on the side. So I did play around with this a little bit. I'm like, nope, nope. Nope. I want all 10 pictures. So I'm going to mat my journaling so that I can think about that 10th picture. And so the title is 10 Things I Love About You. I love you're always up for a hike and willing to explore. I love we've grown together from teenager to parents of an adult and teen. I love that you love tinkering with bikes and learning. I love how you love to play with our dog. I love how you're willing to sit with the kids while they do something, even if it's just to be quiet support. I love that you're always willing. No, I love how you're willing to teach them how to do things from fishing to woodworking. I love how you're always willing to do the dishes, especially when we are company. I love that you enjoy crawling up with a good book. I love backyard sitting with you. I love the life we have built together. So, and that's matted while I went through all that. So I don't think I could have gotten that on in the space if I was to handwrite it, so I did do it that way. And then it does give it its own little prominence being on the black. And then, so in those pictures from top left across is us at his graduation, and I'm giving him a kiss. My husband is doing dishes at my mom's place. He's roughhousing with our dog. Then underneath, he is teaching our youngest how to cast the fishing rod. Underneath that, he's reading a book. the big one beside is me and him sitting in the backyard. Underneath we are camping and he's taking the dog to explore. Beside that is him sitting with my oldest as she completes her math homework outside. And then the last picture is him tinkering on a bike. So all of those work really well. And they're just from the last 26 years here and there. So, and I say 26 years because like him at grad was, I think, 26 years ago. So I'm just gonna resituate these a little bit. This video ends up not being very long to begin with, so I don't worry about the fussing that happens here because it's a pretty short video, and you can speed me up if you feel like it's going a little too slow. So, and then I wanted something to do a little bit of embellishment, so I'm going to pull out these enamel circular flares from Scrappy Happy Stereo, and I'm going to use the one that says Fun Times, and the other two I'm going to put away, but I was trying to see if I can get all three of them on there. I just didn't like it, so Fun Times is going to go right there in that little space because it just looks like it was made for it. And then I saw these hearts from my Happy Planner stickers, and so I'm going to put on 3 different sizes of each on here. So 3 on the top, 3 different sizes, 3 on the bottom, 3 different sizes, so that just a little more interest to the page, a little bit of sparkle. It brings some attention to that journaling, and that layout is all done. So make sure you check out the blog and see what the other master forgers have done with this challenge. And if you do this challenge, we'd love to see it on the Facebook group. And yeah, that's so much fun. I can't wait to see what everybody does with that. And then there is a playlist for Follow a Sketch February down below. And so make sure you take a look at the Steak Goddess and her scrapping reflections as well for that. Here's some videos, playlist, and a subscribe button. If you're new to me, I would love to have you here. I always respond to comments, and I really appreciate the likes. Thank you so much for being here today. Have a great day.